you making here?
So today the ladies are making kappa.
Oh, I'm getting nervous. From the bark that we just cut.
And what we would use is a pea shell from the ocean.
Basically,
And we would scrape the outer bark of the bread.
Like a larger piece.
After we scrape the outer bark, it actually comes to a lighter texture like this, where we use our next tool with the sharps tool, and we cut the top and sit all the way down, and we could peel back the layers. These layers is what we would utilize. We would soak it in a saltwater bath for 2 to 3 weeks, where the fibers then spread apart, and then come to step 2. She can explain that.
Okay, thank you.
Onto the stage.
Hello.
Hi.
So I learned that you peel the layers and then it turns into that.
You missed it. Just kidding. That's right. So you got the inner bark from the paper mulberry tree, soaked it in the saltwater bath for a few weeks, and then with this or wooden mallet, we pound out the moisture. And as the moisture is released, the fibers kind of spread and widen out. So this is the stage where we work on the size of the fabric that we want to.
Okay.
The sound of the pool, the ancient conch shell. But the sound of the pool during that time was the sound of the arrival of the ali'i that was traveling from village to village, because the people came and greeted them and shared with them, especially during this special time of Thanksgiving. It was the Makahiki. It was what we call a special time to give thanks to our people and to their success. Aloha mai kako, aloha. Don't get excited now, okay? It's just aloha. Aloha is a wonderful word, but a lot of people don't know that ha in aloha is the breath of life. So when people say aloha to you, it is indeed a very, very special Hawaiian greeting. My name is Kimo Kaho'ano. Kimo is Jim or James, and Kaho'ano means the hallowed, the sacred. And so I welcome you, and I greet you with all of the wonderful history of this Royal Hawaiian Hotel, and some of it that I spent right here as a dancer, fire knife dancer, there in the showroom in several different productions, and then moving on to radio, and then from there into television. And it's been a wonderful stay. We'll talk more about that in a moment. But right now, the Royal Hawaiian Serenaders are going to share with me, for you, what happened when the missionaries came. Because when they came, they brought to us the printing press. And up until that time, everything that was passed on from generation to generation was oral. There was no written language. And so when they came, they made many hymns translated from English to Hawaiian, like this one that we're going to share with you. It's called the Doxology. It's very, very popular throughout the island chain, and so we share it with you as a greeting that takes us back to the time of the arrival of the missionaries many, many years ago. It's called the Doxology. Onani kamakuamau, ke ke iau, o ke lau. Sweet. How about a nice hand for that? For the Royal Hawaiian Serenaders. These great guys are going to play music for you all evening, including into the showcase. They do it all. Very talented. And the beautiful steel guitar that is now amplified originally was the acoustic steel. It's made right here in Hawaii. And many of the shows from those early days, 1900s, people were sent out to different areas and they would join different shows across the mainland. And they shared the Hawaiian music, and it became very, very popular as a visitor attraction. Then it became indeed a part of country music too. Ukulele originally came to Hawaii as a different instrument from Portugal. Hawaiians adopted it, made it the ukulele that it is today, the dancing flea, so to speak, ukulele. But actually we have one of the finest ukulele contemporary players in Hawaii that we're going to share with you in the beautiful production that we have coming up. We're honored to have you. Thank you. Mahalo. Mahalo. All the way from Australia. Hey, handsome guy right here. He's sitting right here. I didn't know we had a handsome guy sitting in the front. Hey, what's your name? Rio. Leo. Okay, Leo. Notice how kids are? You didn't hear me. Leo, I said. And how old are you, Leo? Neo. Oh, Neo, M-I-O? Oh, okay. Excuse me, Neo. Yes, I only get one correction right after that. It's like, are you ridiculous or what? Hey, Neo, I grew up in Hawaii. I had 3 sons, okay? They're all men now, but at one time they looked almost as handsome as you. So, Mio, we want to welcome you. And where do you live, Mio? California. All right. Is that right? All right. Wasn't he good? He's good. That's it. He's doing the rest of the show. Mio, thank you very much for coming all the way from California. What do you like most about Hawaii? Is it a beach? Yes, that's good enough. Okay, I've tempted my fate now. When you bring up boys, there's a part where you have to leave. Otherwise, that's it. It's aloha the next time. That's Mio. Mio's from California. Brought his family along. Here's a guy over here. Hi, what's your name? Hey, Sean. Where are you from? San Diego? That's part of California. So, yeah, what part he's from? Where are you folks from? Malibu? Malibu and San Diego. 2 rough places to live, boy. No, there's a tough time. San Diego, I was just in San Diego. What's that beach out there? You guys got a lot of surf up there. Point Loma, huh? No, but I mean they have great surf at Point Loma. So you're from where?
San Diego.
Yeah, what part of San Diego?
Del Mar.
Del Mar? Yeah. All right. Del Mar is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. The cinematographer, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say aloha to, if there's any chance that I get back on 5-0, can you please work it for me? Because right now I'm getting no success. I don't understand this Facebook thing. What's all about? I don't know. But welcome to Hawaii. What's your name?
Chris.
And where are you from, Chris?
San Diego.
San Diego. San Diego. I love it. Thanks, Chris. All right. Ik papa wo kuaba keklan el boy boy O ma ko pa ai lele ana ki pa eya ku ka ku yema ai lele ana Liliana o kena me moai kmari me kahala ka ua bula Wali ole ahi Liliana o kena me moai kmari me kahala ka ua bula Wali ole ahi and then traveled down the island chain, weakening even the soldiers here on Oahu. So by the time he got here, he landed in Waikiki. So many war canoes were there that they actually went around Diamond Head to the other side. Great warriors, some 1,000 war canoes, 10,000 soldiers and more supporting the warriors who were a part of Kamehameha's armada. And the chief of the island of Oahu, Kalani Kupule, had already defeated and pulled back. And so he was at Pu'ovaina while Kamehameha prepared for battle. A battle that would take them up Nuuanu Valley and finally to the Pali and the overthrow and the uniting of this Hawaiian kingdom. The warrior king, the unifier of the Hawaiian Islands, Kamehameha, the lone mover. And he would rule, and those who would follow would rule after him from that same family. That to Iolani Palace, the telephone, the electricity, all of it that was part of that era. And if you go to Iolani Palace today, you will feel that time and that strength that belonged to the king and to his family. His queen, Kapi'olani, was the granddaughter of Kaumuali'i. Beautiful Hawaiian who shared in the spirit of Hawaiian people and understood that many of them were dying. And so she and her king would travel to get donations so that people could build the Kapi'olani Maternity Center for women. And today, it is now the Kapi'olani Medical Center for women and children. The lovely queen standing by her king, Queen Kapi'olani. The king's brother, Prince William Pitt Leleo Hoku. Of course, he grew up as the king, and King Kalakaua wanted him to be the next heir to the throne. But he also had a very artistic side, was a leader of many choirs, and the great spirit of Hawaii's people, Prince William Pitt Leleo Hoku. The beautiful princess was born to the king's sister, Miriam Likelike, and Archibald Cleghorn, my great-great-grandfather. Princess Ka'iulani was not only beautiful, but she was also proud to speak for her people. She was educated actually far away from home in the British Isles, and then went to New York City to speak up for the monarchy and the people of Hawaii, and then went to the nation's capital for her wonderful aunt, the queen who would take over the throne, Princess Ka'iulani. Yes, her aunt, the sister of King Kalakaua, would take over the throne suddenly because the king passed away in San Francisco. And so, she would become the final ruler of the monarchy, Queen Liliuokalani. She ruled only for 2 years, but she was brought up in that monarchy and understood her people and the changes that were happening around them. She advocated many times and traveled to Washington, D.C. to speak for the Hawaiians, to speak for our monarchy. Indeed, she was very special in also writing that song for all of us, Aloha Oi. Queen Liliuokalani.
Yeah, no.
We take you now to that coronation of King Kalakaua. During that time, Ya'oi Kala speaks to that festive event in the great times of Nalaniha and the Kalakaua legacy. Was written by the king, David Kalakaua. And so it says to raise the toast. As you are understanding about toasts all over the world, so we toast tonight the monarchy and King David Kalakaua and his family. Kalani Ha, his family, and all that were part of that. Once again, Iolani Palace still stands today. It is not the only palace. There is Queen Emma Summer Palace in Nuuanu and Hulihe'e Palace that stands in Kona, Hawaii Island. But if we return to Iolani Palace, to that time of the warriors who were loyal to the king, Kama Makakawa.
Emma Akko Hap Ekahi Uike Hui Ho'ohuli Hui Labilima Hui Ikahuma Hui Awe Iboa
course, from every place in California we have here today. And so many others. Mahalo for taking the time. This is a song written by Queen Liliuokalani. She wrote the song because she saw two lovers parting and sharing that last kiss. And she knew that this was a special moment. And so she wrote Aloha Oe. But it speaks to us here tonight with our wonderful, talented cast. A cast unlike any other. We shared with you the beginnings of our culture, the ancient culture that came here. And then following the monarchy, the wonderful times, the innocent times that people came to paradise. And then our responsibilities that became bold to the world. And of course, the coming together of our Polynesian triangle, our cousins of Polynesia, who were always one with Hawaii. Beautiful moon, this beautiful setting called Hawaii, here at the Pink Palace, the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. We thank you for sharing your moment in time with us. From all of us to all of you, aloha.